Hi, Louis. Thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you for inviting me. Very happy for that.
Yeah, I'm also so excited for the very first episode on our podcast. And how are you doing?
I'm great. Very great at the moment.
In this episode, we're gonna talk about the subscription business, and I'll ask some questions like how you started, how you grow your app, how you found your first users, your monetization strategy, and so on, and trying to create some inspiration for other founders, in the mobile app industry. I think we can start with the first question. Maybe we can start knowing more about you. How did you start app business? What was your background? What were you doing before the app business?
Yeah, of course. So when I was young, I used to kind of code. So I did some video games here and there, learning from the internet. And then I did school, and then I went to college, university. I did software engineering. So I did a year and a half, and then I just quit because I felt like what they were teaching was not the right stuff. And then with AI, that kind of dropped while I was in university. I felt like they were just teaching not the right stuff. So I kind of just dropped out and then went all in the app space. So I just started building my own apps. So at first I did a couple of apps only for myself in a way, which they didn't succeed, but I just learned how to do mobile apps and web apps. So then after having a portfolio, I just kind of created my own website and then went on Upwork and apply for some jobs for clients. And then I kind of got a bunch of clients to work for them for the MVP. So I did that for like a year and a half. And then with all the knowledge I got from working with them, I kind of came back to doing my own apps. So I did a couple as well, which didn't work, mostly because of marketing. And then I did Glam AI with a co-founder. And then instead of building the app before, we kind of did the marketing before, and then it kind of blew up. So then I built the app, and then we just push more marketing, and it kind of succeeded in that way. So that's my background, let's say, in the app space. So I kind of really working 50, 60 hours a week for like 2 years and a half now, and just really building apps and building business.
Did you start with subscription-based apps, or you tested different monetization strategies?
Yeah, at first I wasn't sure what's the best way, let's say, to monetize. So mostly they were free or like maybe 99 cents. But again, they were not succeeding. So they were like, I couldn't get people in. But then I really understood while working with clients that the best way is subscription based. So then when we had like a successful marketing campaign, we really just put subscription based, hard paywall, no freemium, and then just kind of push user to pay. And it really worked well. We use Adapty, of course, and it really helped.
Yeah. That's great. Continue with the strategies you used for getting first users. What kind of strategies do you use for getting first users? It's the hardest part, I would say, for the subscription apps.
It is the hardest part. So what we did is we started the marketing a bit before building the app, just to validate first the idea, and then if people would like the video or even ask in the comment like what's the app. So we really just created a bunch of TikTok accounts and then created a fake kind of persona and just started posting content. And then the content we saw that would work is like we just kind of scroll on TikTok and see trends and try to replicate it and adding the app idea inside the content. And then these contents really just went viral. Of course, it's the beauty niche, so it's kind of more easy to go viral because women likes beauty and then they really are interested in. So TikTok really was pushing the content. So I would say it's really just TikTok organic. It's the easiest and the one that costs kind of $0. So it's like the best.
Am I right? You started marketing before you publish app, right?
So like because we did a bunch of app before, but then we were building it before. And then when we like release it and then went to marketing, we didn't know really what to do. So then we kind of lose momentum, let's say, because then you build the app for like 6 months and then you start marketing and like no one's downloading your app. You're not making any money. So like the motivation kind of goes down and you're like, oh, okay. So then we were like, let's start with the marketing first. So like just posting content, see how it goes. And then it really just went viral instantly, which is just based on luck, I would say. But like we had the idea start of October 2024, and then mid of October, we started doing marketing, and then we built it as well. And then I built the app in maybe like 2 weeks, and then end of October, it went live. And then money just kind of started flowing in. I remember having we use Revenue Cat before, but like month after we changed to Adapty because it was just way better for us. But I remember having notification on. So then it was just like my phone was just getting the notification of new subscription, which was very nice for like first time making money online, let's say.
Yeah. And as far as I can understand, you're going with MVP, right? You don't wasting too much time for building the app and releasing it to the store.
Yeah, so like our first MVP was very trash. It was like very simple, one feature, one AI feature, and then people need to pay to access it. So we kind of really just copied AI apps, let's say that are in that niche, like these calorie tracker or these one feature AI apps. And then we kind of just focus on that, but for the beauty niche. And it really just went viral. The app was not that great, but people were interested in it. So then we were like, okay, let's at least push the MVP, see the user feedback, and then improve. And now we have like a really nice app. Everything is just way better than the MVP. And I think it's really just the foundation of, if you want to build an app, it's way better to start with marketing, build a quick MVP, see the user feedback, and then improve as you go, and then grow your marketing as well.
You first find the idea, right? The niche, and then you're creating the audience on social media, on TikTok, maybe on Instagram. And then if you got some impression, some audience, and then you're publishing an MVP on this niche, right?
And then we found the niche based on TikTok as well. So we're looking to get like a new idea for an app. And then we look like at like the biggest hashtags on TikTok. And then the beauty niche was very big. So like lots of people posting about it, lots of people interacting with it. So then this hashtag for us was like, okay, we'll use that hashtag as well. So then we can reach a bigger audience. So really the beauty niche was just like, okay, there's a niche which is very big. And then what can we solve in that niche? So then we just scroll on TikTok, look at the comments section, and then most people comments were like, how can I achieve that makeup look? Or like, what product are you using? So then based on these comments, we were really looking into, can we solve that? And then we kind of solved it with Glam AI, which is you take a picture of your face, you choose a makeup look, and then it puts the makeup on your face, gives you the list of products, and then the routine, how to put it on. So we didn't get the idea by ourselves. We really looked into what our people want and like what's the problem we want to solve for them. And it just really worked because we had the data to back it up.
Cool. And have you ever tested some trends on the App Store? You know, there were a trend like Ghibli style, you know, from OpenAI, ChatGPT. Have you ever tested some other trends like AI video or AI photo niche?
Not much. So at first we kind of tried different trends, but then we found one trend which would go viral, and then we just repeated it, and then we're doing that since then. So it's really the same trend that we post each day on multiple accounts, and then it just goes viral, and we get millions of views every week. So this is like the funnel to the app as well, and it's mostly our biggest funnel as well. So it's really about finding a trend and duplicating it.
Yeah. Do you have any strategy for the finding new trends? You're just scrolling down on TikTok and researching and checking some hashtags, or?
Yeah. So like once you found, let's say, the niche you want to go in, then you just start to, let's say, warm up an account. So you create a new account, and then you just start liking and scrolling on things that are related to that niche. And then your For You page becomes that niche. So like for us, it was a beauty niche. Like every videos we were scrolling on was only about makeup, beauty. So then we get again a sense of like what does user wants to see, and then we see trends here and there, and then we just try to replicate it, adding the app as well. And then for us, what really works is just a before after of like what you would like look like with the app, and it's just really just a scrolling like a video that just shows you before after, and that's just it. And then we add the TikTok anchor link, and people can just download it with one tap, and that really helped. And then most of our downloads really come from TikTok, and TikTok is really easy to go viral. So on Instagram, it's a bit more difficult, but on TikTok, if you have a good video, good content, it will go viral.
Mm-hmm. I think we can continue with the best part, the monetization part. The first question is, are you going with the paywall from starting from day one? What's your strategy here?
Yeah, so at the beginning, when we released the app, it wasn't ready for users because we're just testing. So it didn't have any paywall, but then the app just crashed on everyone because it wasn't ready for the number of users we actually got. So then I kind of pushed a build with subscription base. It was like $3.99 a week, and then we didn't A/B test anything because with Revenue Cat we couldn't do that. So then we were kind of stuck. And then like a month later, I just changed it to Adapty and started A/B testing a bunch of prices, mostly weekly prices. But then we tested monthly, yearly with free trial. But we still found that the weekly price was the best for us, and that we kind of found a price as well. It was like $13.99 a week for first world country, which was just doing well. So we kind of continue on that. And now it's that price, but we are looking to A/B test even more with Adapty with the new paywall builder. So we'll kind of test a bunch of different paywalls with different prices, and we'll see kind of what we get from that as well.
Yeah, that's cool. How many people do you have on your team? I mean, technical or all of your team?
We're about 5. I'm the founder. I have another co-founder, and then we have like 4 employees. So yeah, maybe 6. Yeah.
Wow, cool. With the 5 people, it's really cool. But you're starting with the MVP and you're seeing the results from the first users, getting feedback and testing different prices, And did you use the placement feature on Adapty? You can create different placements in your app. I mean, the onboarding placement, settings placement, or you can even create some offer placement. I don't know. Do you have any offers, discounts on your app?
Yeah. So what we did is like you do the onboarding and then you upload a picture of your face and then you would get hit with the paywall. And then that paywall had like normal price for everyone, well, depending on countries. But then if they click on the X, it would give like an offer for them as well. And then we would use like a different placement. And then each placement could A/B test a bunch of prices. So then we were A/B testing like different price for everyone. And then in Adapty, it's very nice to see like which one performs the best. So then we would change the percentage. If it performs the best, then we just put higher percentage and continue to test even more. And it really helped us to find like the right price and then the right weekly, monthly, yearly. And then weekly is just the best for us. And I think it's the best for most people, but it depends on the app as well.
I also wonder would you recommend other founders when it comes to testing different paywalls, different prices? Maybe I'm wondering, do you have any segments for TikTok maybe, or segments for different countries?
Yeah, so we have the same paywall visuals, but price changes based on users. So like if someone from a first world country, different prices, second world country and third world country, different price. But now we're going to test based on age as well and other data that the user give. So then we get like a personalized paywall for like different type of user. And then we'll test like which paywall gives us the most money or best conversion. But my advice would be just to test a lot with your paywall and not just stick with one and hope that it goes well.
Yeah, cool. I see a lot of indie developers, they are setting really too low prices, like $2 for a month, $4.99 for a year. They're setting too low prices, and but I think the most important part is the testing different prices, and it's really ongoing process. The paywall A/B testing, it's never ends. you never find the best option and best paywall. You definitely need to test a lot. Maybe it could be good to test different prices on your app.
What we found as well is when you put a lower price, you do get a higher conversion rate, but then you make less money than a higher price with a less conversion rate. So like the predicted to be the best on Adapty was very useful for us because we would see, okay, even though that price is higher, we do get a less conversion rate, but we're making more money. So like we really focus on making more money. So then we kind of A/B testing a bunch of price, and then always found that the too high won't convert, but like just finding a middle ground is very nice. So just A/B testing, like all prices, all dollars, and then just see which one works. And it's basically free to do so. It takes time, but then you just run the A/B test for a couple of weeks. You see how it goes, and then you change percentage based on which one are the best.
Yeah. Have you ever worked with influencers, or what's your strategy there?
Yeah, we started doing influencer marketing, UGC, and TikTok ads. So for influencer marketing, the videos are nice, but they're not converting the best because it doesn't get as many views as the organic TikTok. And it's like something we're working on to like kind of get a higher conversion rate from views to download to pay. But still, like TikTok organic is really the best. It costs us mostly nothing, and it's really just posting free content. And because you can post so many posts a day on multiple accounts, you get a bigger reach than like paying one influencer to post one video. And then we're starting to do UGC as well. So like hiring girls to do content for us on TikTok accounts. And then we started doing TikTok ads as well with the creative we had, and it goes well. We have a good return on ad spend, so which is good. And we're just kind of waiting to see which creative are going the best and then increasing budget as we go.
Do you use any channels, TikTok ads or Apple search ads, other channels?
Yeah, just TikTok ads for now. Because mostly our organic works on TikTok. So we just kind of, if a video goes well on organic, it's mostly going to be well on TikTok ads as well. And we see it as well because we try different creative, and we see that like the video that gets the most views on organic usually is the best for TikTok ads as well. And it just goes great. We use the same creative with the Spark ID. Just run ads on them. It has a TikTok anchor link, so people can just download with one tap, which is very great. And girls just like the content we push.
Yeah, that's great. And what about the revenue? What's your current MRR?
It's around 60K. We used to do 100 to maybe 120K start of the year, and then it kind of went down because the views we get on TikTok kind of went down because most girls have seen it. So we started end of October, so we have like 8 months now, or 9, and then we made around 750K in sales, mostly with Apple. Google Play is not our best sellers, let's say, even though we do get downloads. People don't really pay on that. And then it's going a bit down because of like we had around 400 million views on TikTok, and then the trend is the same again. So like people, I think, have already seen it, so they don't re-download it because they've already tried it. So we kind of we're looking for new trends or just new videos that would convert as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any plans for publishing new apps?
I'm working with the Art of Mondays. I'm working on an app called the Founder Sports Club, which is you register. If you're a founder or an entrepreneur, you just register to the app, and then you get to play sports with other founders every month. So it's really just you register, you opt in for the month, and then first of the month you receive a match with 4 other founders, and then you just chat with them, schedule a time, and then you go play sports, kind of networking, but with health and fitness as well. And it's going great. It's going to be out maybe this month.
Do you check the news on the App Store? Apple allows developers in the United States, and you can now use web paywalls. You can get alternative payments, like you can redirect users to web and get payments like Stripe, Paddle. And have you ever thought about it? Did you check it?
Yeah, I thought about it, but we're still on the small business program, and I feel like it's not worth it to go towards that. And it's only the US as well. We might do it when we get to like the 30% fee from Apple, but it's just, I love how Apple works. It's really just like they handle the refund, handle everything, and they just pay you directly. I feel like Stripe is not the best. Like I feel like when someone gets to a paywall, it's really easier for them to just click the button and double click, put their Face ID, and then the transaction just goes on instead of like going to a Stripe link and then enter info. And so I feel like it's simpler with Apple, but I do like the idea that in the US we could make 15% more, which would be very nice.
I have the last question for this episode. How do you see the future of the App Store? I mean, web payments, alternative payments, or what's your take on it?
Well, I think it's nice that like Apple doesn't have a monopoly in the US. I think it's a good thing for developer because 30% is a lot of money that we just lose to Apple, and I think it's a good idea that the court decided that they cannot have that monopoly. I hope other countries as well will go with it. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice that just you push the user to a web page, they buy it, and then in the app they have access. It kind of makes more money for developer. Yeah, just for the ND hacker, it's just the best, I think.
Cool. I'm also checking the news. I actually following the news with the Epic Games with Apple for 4 years. There are a lot of news and upcoming news, but everyone is just waiting for they're just waiting for the big players testing the web payments and the other stuff. And because, no one want to be bad relationship with the Apple side, the marketplace is Apple's, and that's why. And we'll see. At Adapty, we have the feature for the web payments. In Adapty, you can create web payments in minutes. If anyone wants to try it, you can try it on Adapty. Let's see. I asked all questions to you, and thanks for coming for this episode. Thanks for sharing your journey and your app business.
Yeah, thank you for the invite. And I just want to say I really love Adapty. I think it's the best software for mobile app payments, and I really, really enjoy working with it.
Thank you, everyone who is listening to us, and hope you'll find it useful. We'll continue recording new episodes in the future. Let's stay in touch. Subscribe if you see it useful, and you can share with your friends. See you. Bye-bye.